If you want to watch along, youtube.com/beefvegan or on our social media pages if you are following us on Instagram or Facebook at Rock102.1. It's around 8:51. We got enough time for an Alpha Man of the Week. You found yourself an Alpha Man here, Rico?
Oh, yes, I did.
All right, let's do it.
Alpha Man, 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 Alpha Man.
All right, who excludes all things Alpha this week, Rico?
So I don't know what it is about Turkey, but they're pumping them out lately. There's a captain saves a life with a jersey on. So during a live soccer match, goalkeeper Muhammed Uyanik launches a massive clearance kick from the penalty box. Crowd watching the ball, then suddenly a white blur falls from the sky. The ball had struck a seagull mid-flight, knocking it unconscious onto the pitch. So the game stops, crowd confused, and that's when the captain steps in.
Oh, really?
Team captain Gani Katan runs to the bird. It's unresponsive, but instead of shrugging it off or waving staff over, he drops a knee and starts performing CPR.
Oh, in front of everybody in the middle of the game?
On a seagull.
That is amazing.
It sounds dramatic. He administered chest compressions for roughly 2 minutes while thousands watched.
Oh, no. Were they cheering him on?
I hope so. What would you do? Like, half of them are going, eat it. And the other half is going, save him.
Yeah.
So this is alpha energy. He didn't hesitate. He took responsibility. There's compassion under pressure, leadership in real time.
Dude, this is a Turkey
behavior.
That would never happen here. I mean, if you recall the famous incident where Randy Johnson, threw a fastball in a pigeon. Of course, there was no pigeon left to give CPR to. So with all due respect to Randy Johnson, but in this situation, a soccer ball hits a bird, kills that bird, and he gives CPR. Now, there's a good chance that bird's neck snapped and CPR is not going to bring him back. What happened to the bird? Did he come back to life?
I think so. The man, it doesn't really conclude whether or not he did or not, which is kind of sad. It's like one of those things your parents tell you, like, yeah, they're happy now, they're good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it is. I'm gonna double check on this one.
Yeah,
but I think too, with like double-edged swords, you save it. The next thing you know, it wakes up and like pecks your eyes out or something. You got to be careful, man.
Well, he's alpha, so I'm sure he'd be fine in that situation. Yeah. So what else happened in there?
Just compassion under pressure, leadership. I mean, he just tried to save a bird's life, which is alpha energy, man.
Right.
You don't be a bystander. You get your ass down there and you do some CPR. It doesn't matter what it is.
Being a hero of all things living definitely makes you alpha. So in recap,
this man from Turkey is Alpha Man of the Week for saving a friggin' seagull.
Alpha Man, 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 Alpha Man.
You're pretty alpha. What's a list of animals you're willing to give CPR to save their life if they were dying?
Bottom of the list, scorpion.
Oh, wow.
Second, squirrel.
Okay.
And definitely a dog.
All three of those.
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely. I would give CPR to a horse.
Whoa.
But not a cow because I want to eat that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Alpha Man, Alpha Man,
It's good eating.
Yes, it is.
Alpha Man, 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 Alpha Man.
All right. We're live on the podcast broadcast. Join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. Clear. All right. Welcome,
makes
everybody.
Me sad not having an end to that story.
I know. You know what?
Damn
At
it,
that point,
wasn't in there.
At that point, you could just lie, and I don't think anyone's going to hold us accountable for talking about CPR pigeon stories. But that is a real story happened out of Turkey, and lots of Turkey alpha men out there. In fact, actually, one of my favorite challenge contestants, Turbo, is from Turkey, and he is all things alpha. In fact, actually, he lives his life by that code. It's actually toxic how alpha he is. And that's what makes it so enjoyable to watch on a reality competition show. But yes.
He hasn't worn a shirt in 35 years or whatever.
No, he hasn't. Yeah. And then he hasn't. In fact, actually, you are looking more and more like Turbo every day, my friend.
I'll take the compliment.
Yeah, no, it is a compliment. He's the one that sang that, 69 song. Wine me, dine me. 69 me.
Oh my God.
You remember that?
I do, unfortunately.
It was a smash hit.
Yeah.
We won't replay that today on the podcast, but we do have other videos that we want to get to. It's going to be a fantastic show. But earlier this morning, we opened things up with reacting to the State of the Union address. In case you missed it, it went like this. Check it out.
Experienced and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Let me try it again. Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Wednesday, February 25th. Good morning, Yas Money.
Good morning.
And good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. Yeah, we got a great one lined up for you today. Rico's going to be in a little bit later. Maybe Kendall will stop by. We were going to talk with the lead singer of the Growlers in the podcast broadcast. They had to postpone that, which is fine. We'll talk to them soon. They're very excited about the conversation. It's good things were said about me. I'm like, all right.
All right.
I could be president someday. Honestly, with the self-esteem I have, I put myself on a pedestal a lot. We got a lot to get to. Speaking of presidents, of course, last night was the State of the Union address. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't get to catch it. I went to bed early. I had a migraine all day yesterday, right?
No.
I know, it sucks.
No.
Whatever. I'm bouncing back and stuff. So I do have audio clips to kind of get a little caught up with what was said in here.
I did watch it.
You did watch it. Good. Yeah. All right. I mean, look, here's the thing with the State of the Union address. I mean, it's important. It's a dog and pony show for sure. And, this for the last, I don't know, I would say like 15 years or so, it's turned into kind of like almost like a comedy club where people are heckling. Like we're turning into the parliament. Like, our congressmen, they don't. I really miss the days where they would clap when they agree and not clap when they disagree and not heckle or boycott. I think boycotting. I'm
not into the standing up ever.
I know that happens too much. Yeah. No, seriously. I mean, it's almost like being at a wedding at a Catholic church. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were like 20 minutes behind. So then we started it from the beginning. My godmother recorded it. And so every time they started to get up and clap, I'd skip 30 seconds and boom, it'd be right there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, let's think about it. For these congressmen, that's probably the most exercise they get all year.
Oh my God.
So it's like getting their steps in. Well, look, the clapping is redundant for sure. It seems like a lot of self-congratulatory, but it's also one of those situations where, promises are made. And I think it's important on both sides of the aisle to listen to the promises that are being made to the American public and ensure or at least follow up that promises are kept. Right. And too often in politics, promises aren't kept. And that's the issue. Let's listen to a little bit of the State of the Union for those of you like myself who didn't get any of it at all. I'll try not to play too much so we don't fall back asleep this morning.
5 months from now, our country will celebrate an epic milestone in American history, the 250th anniversary of
the United States, where I'll put together the best UFC fighting card of all time.
Oh my
right
God.
on the White House lawn. That's how we celebrate America.
Is
our
that
glory.
4th of July?
Yes, dude. That is happening on the 4th of July. The UFC is going to be doing a mega card on the White House lawn. Now, they've announced this, but they still have to work out the logistics of how this is even going to happen. And President Trump's like, if I got to knock down a couple more historical buildings, I'll do it.
Yeah, they took out the garden for that.
Yes, they did.
Glorious American independence. This July 4th, we will mark 2.5 centuries of liberty and triumph, progress and freedom in the most incredible and exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And you've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better. This is the golden age of America.
Okay, we're in the golden age of America. How's it feel?
What day is it?
It's Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, feeling golden yet? All right. Okay. The president went on to say the United States has received more than 80 million barrels of oil since Venezuela's new leadership took power. So I guess it's been a beneficial deal there.
American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil.
We love oil, man. We love oil. Let's say it greases the wheel, so to speak.
A little weird.
Yeah, it's money. Honestly, this whole century, we've been ruled by the oligarchy, right? And that's just the thing. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle they are. It's the rich that have been pulling the strings and making all these things for the last 25 years at least. And it really started before that. But the last 25 years has been a stronghold of like super rich, controlling and dictating what the policies are going to be to benefit them, much to the detriment of the American people. Republican, Democrat, Independent, doesn't matter. If you're not rich, you're not them, right? So, oil, good for the rich. Let's see. He advocates. Oh, I like this. Banning stock trading for members of Congress, right? And let's make that all members of Congress, and I'll get on board, huh?
As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market, let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
You know,
I saw some faces that were like, okay, because everybody's already done it now.
Yeah.
Now you want to ban it.
Pretty much. Yeah. It's like, can I still sell Bitcoin now? If I can sell Bitcoin, we're good. Let's see.
He's just got mad because Marjorie Taylor Greene did that and then turned against him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is ridiculous because, again, there's two things I really want to see. I want to see transparency in donors, for, corporate interests for all this, congressmen, because you'll see that a lot of them have the same, whether it be like BP, say they'll have, they'll make donations for campaigns for both Republicans and Democrats, right? To push the same policies. So that's why, again, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. But also the fact that they go in with the salary, they leave like, multimillionaires, generational wealth. And that's been happening for like 50 years. And it's like, what the F, dude?
Yeah.
What is going on? And obviously, if they're benefiting that much, then their morals can stray. Remember Kristen Sinema? I mean, what a rotten egg that she became almost immediately as soon as she got in there. Not only did she like start selling out her entire campaign, she started cashing in left and right, and then banging her security guard and stealing him away from his wife, dude. Like just shady stuff.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And I was like a pro cinema guy. I was like, oh, first open well, she was openly bisexual. She was kind of cute in like a beer kind of way.
She was a problem.
Oh yeah, big time. She's rich now, so she never has to work again.
Yeah.
Let's see. The president proposed a retirement plan of reforms that would extend the federal style program to all American workers, including a government matchup of up to $1,000 annually.
Not a whole $1,000.
$1,000. Where are we going on vacation? Yes. Nogales.
Nogales.
Yeah.
With or without violence.
All right. Yes. No. For $1,000, violence is included. I'm sorry.
I'm announcing that next year my administration will give these often forgotten American workers, great people, the people that built our country, access to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year.
Damn it. Federal workers. Yeah. So we have to sign up for ICE for that. All right. The president says the U.S. is negotiating with Iran and noted that while they want a deal, it stated that it will never pursue a nuclear weapon, which, I mean, we've already kind of, obliterated their whole nuclear program. So we should be good on that. Let's see. President announced policy allowing private companies to build dedicated power plants for AI data centers to erase grid congestion. Now, this seems over my head a little bit, and I don't know whether that's good or bad. I mean, obviously, we all utilize AI. We usually do it for entertainment purposes. Some of it use it for work purposes for the time being. But we do know at this very early stage of AI, it consumes tons of data, which is tons of energy. And these data plants also consume tons of natural resources, mainly water. And that's why, like, the city of Moron was fighting against having a data center put here because, hey, we're in a desert and we kind of need this water that we're already kind of like borrowing from the future for.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if this policy they announced, again, I have to do more research into it and stuff. But on the surface, it doesn't seem great for us. All right, let's see. President calls Democrats that are crazy. Oh, well, that was fun, too,
That's once a day.
Yeah. Well, I like a little Trump roasting every now and then. Let's hear Trump roast those Democrats, huh?
These people are crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy.
Look at the crowd loves it. Oh, I know. He's playing the hits, yes.
Amazing. Incredible. Boy, oh boy. We're lucky we have a country. With people like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we? Huh?
In the nick of time.
Just in time.
So close.
You know what's so what I noticed yesterday? He invited a waitress to his speech.
Okay.
And I think when he was on this tour in Iowa, he invited her. He met her at a restaurant, invited her. She told him his story and brought in the whole like, because of me, there's no tax on tips. There's no tax on overtime, and highlighting her and saying she homeschools her kids. She works at a diner at night. It sounds like a movie, right?
Yeah.
And then at the end was like, because no taxes on tips and overtime, she gets to bring in an extra $5,000 a year.
Okay. That seems like a lot.
And
What diner?
they go to her,
Mhm.
and she's just standing there like waving.
Yeah.
A very subtle smile. Like she looked like she didn't want to be there.
Yeah, well, I mean, that situation, say you're a waitress from like whoever, and then like, yeah, the president wants you to come to the State of the Union address, and you're like, no one really wants to go to the State of the Union
Right.
address. I mean, it's a boring show. Let's be honest.
Right.
So yeah, but you can't say no in that situation. You got to go.
No.
You're like, all right. Let's just hope they didn't make her pay for her own airfare and stuff and hotel.
That's where the taxes came from.
Yeah, it's like you got an extra $5,000. You can stay here at the Trump Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give you 10% off. We got you. All right. Well, anyways, that's a recap of some of the highlights from the State of the Union address last night. There's a little bit more we'll get into maybe later on in the show, but we have a lot to get to, including your opportunity to win tickets for Shinedown this morning. That's going to be at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I started saying tickets for Shinedown at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was stained. So, yeah, that was my big F up of the day, but that's all right. Let's get it on the air. Rock 1 2.1. We are back here live on a podcast broadcast. Real quick, randomly, I'll answer this phone call, see what happens here. Rock 1 2.1, what's your name? Yo.
Jonathan.
What's up, Jonathan? You're calling, or what's the deal?
Just a quick question, man. I had won tickets a while back and I never received them.
Right.
Is there protocol I'm supposed to follow?
Yeah, you're gonna email. They're gonna email you those tickets. Hold on. You know, I'm on the air right now, so I'll do customer service off the air. So stand by. Yeah. So as we get into that, normally, you know, a lot of people get confused when they get the tickets and stuff. I always tell people be patient because they're gonna email you those tickets, and they wait until the last minute to kind of email those tickets out. Yeah, I get it. It's a commonly asked question. You know, I wish our website would have a frequently asked questions section, right?
Might be a suggestion
like
box.
FAQ. FAQ would go really good for me, right?
You're not going to get your tickets till 20 seconds before the show starts.
Well, no,
Just
it's going to be
keep
before
tabs.
that, you know, and we do have like deadlines there.
Right.
Jonathan, what tickets did you win?
Black Label Society.
Yeah, so Black Label Society with Zach Wild, and that's coming up here soon. I mean, I don't know, I have that information in front of me, but the best thing you could do is check out our website and email our promotions director, okay?
All right. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
No worries, brother. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate you. All right, you're a fan of Yellowstone, correct?
Yellowstone? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
Yellowstone, Landman, everything. You know, I don't know
Sheridan-verse.
how. Yeah, Taylor Sheridan has enough time in the day. He must have had ChatGPT way before it was available to the general
Yeah,
public.
dude.
You know what I mean?
18 shows at once.
He just announced his next project, and
What?
it's not another show because he's got Landman. That's red hot. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yellowstone's kind of wrapping up, but he has like 10 other projects that he's working on. And in his downtime, this guy is doing more than anybody on the planet. He makes me feel like a sloth. I feel so unmotivated reading about Taylor Sheridan. In his downtime, he has written a nonfiction book about how to survive in a maximum security prison.
Because why not?
Yeah, this is crazy. Now, he's never been behind bars, but he co-wrote the book with an actual ex-con. So he has a buddy that went to prison, and he was telling him, like, you know, basically that Will Smith movie, right? Like, what is it, Get Hard? If you were to think the top 3 rules of how to survive in a maximum security prison, even though you haven't been in prison,
Right.
what do you think those rules would be, Rico?
The survival tips?
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't know. Be tough. You know, don't start trouble. Like, give me some more specifics. I don't
Okay,
know.
you know what? I actually have had friends in prison. So now this book, they say it's going to be a darkly funny survival guide to life in a maximum security prison. But it will include with how to survive prison, how to survive a prison riot, a lockdown, a stabbing, a hit, a solitary confinement, and how to get a job, not go insane, make prison ramen, give a prison tat, and allegedly make a shiv.
So a maximum security prison for dummies, basically. Just writing the book.
It seems like an expert class, actually. And, you know,
Wow.
I'm not planning to go to prison anytime soon, but if I was, I probably would want to read this book.
I'm sneaking a copy up my keister.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I would think rule number one, obviously, is, you know, don't snitch. But when you go in there, you have to stand your ground and stand up for yourself and know that you're probably going to get your ass kicked within the first day of going into Gen Pop. And you have to stand up for yourself and you have to fight whenever somebody, you know, challenges you. They will challenge you. This happens each and every time. And you just cannot roll over and punk out. If you do, it's game over. Even if you fight your hardest and you lose, they'll see that, you know, you stood up for yourself.
Right.
And that goes a long way in prison currency, according to my friends. Like I said, I could call up Hash Brown and, you know, ask what his 3 suggestions are. Because he survived it, you know, but he also had plenty of close calls to where he wasn't going to survive it. So it's sketchy.
And good for that author too, or the writer, the main guy that, you know, is an expert of the prison situation. Because it's like Taylor's like, here's $1 million. Just pretend I had something to do with this.
Yeah, no, he co-wrote it. But again, that's just another example of us not doing enough. So, you know, if you think you're motivated, you got nothing on Taylor Sheridan. That's a fact. All right, we're going to keep this broadcast moving and got more coming up after music from a KFMA artist Chevelle before they perform at the Pima County Fair. So keep it right here. Join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. Here's Sick Puppies. All right. So earlier this morning, as we get ready for our next segment, we did a morning moron for the ages, dude. It was disgusting, but I had a strong argument because there's a mugshot included. And I was like, well, with this mugshot, do you blame him? You'll see the headline as soon as I start this segment. Check it out. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. All right, it is now 6:17, time for your morning moron. Before I get into this, read the headline here. Yes.
A guy got arrested for having sex with Roadkill.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, exactly. Today's morning moron is an extreme morning moron. It's something that happened out of the state of Kentucky, which makes sense when you hear that headline.
From Kentucky.
Yes, a 32-year-old guy in Kentucky is facing charges for allegedly getting it on with roadkill. Now, cops in a small town, a central city, got a 911 call around 7 p.m. on Saturday, which is date night. You know, caller said they were driving near town when they passed a man full-blown having intercourse with a dead deer on the side of the road. Yes. Yes.
What do you do? Like, besides call the police? Like, do you?
Yeah, you call the police. You definitely don't. You don't stop it. I mean, at that point,
Well, you make them both roadkill.
Yeah, I guess, you know.
50 points.
You're just like, I'm like, oh, is he eating that deer? Oh, please. Oh, no, please tell me he's eating that deer. Eat the deer, dude. Eat the deer. Oh, what's wrong with you?
What the heck?
Yeah, maybe he was a big fan of Tom Green, you
Oh,
know?
hell no.
My bum is on this deer.
No, it's
So
not.
is my peen. All right, I know. So they described him as a white guy in jeans and a dark top. Cops showed up and found a 32-year-old Alan walking in the same general area with a smile on his face, smoking a cigarette. According to the police report, his pants were still down around his knees.
No.
And he was covered in deer fur.
I can't.
I know you can't.
I can't.
I can though. This is crazy and hilarious. They also found fur around his private area while he was being booked. So he's facing a felony charge for sexual crimes against animals and up to 5 years in prison. This is crazy. What an open and shut case for the Kentucky police. And they're like, Alan, no. Alan, no. And then what cell do you put him in? And here's the thing with Alan. As much as I want to be like, oh my God, he's gross, this guy's got a problem, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes, you know, you're dealt these cards in life where it's just completely unfair. And I do feel bad for Alan at the same time. I'm going to show you a mugshot And this will be Exhibit A if I was attorney, and I'd be like, Your Honor, of course he had sex with a dead deer. Nothing living would have sex with this man. Who stands, as you can tell in this mugshot, 5'3", bald, hairy, obese, looks like Danny DeVito's penguin character, as close to humanly possible, right? So I've never heard Yaz's private areas dry up so quickly. I know.
You're sick.
I know. But, at the same time, I'm sorry, call me an empathetic person. I still feel for this guy. This guy has been shuffling around his entire life like, I just want to do it. I just want to do it. He probably sounds just like that. Obviously, anything with the pulse is like, hard no. And then he came across this beautiful deer, Bambi-like, beautiful doe eyes. And then he just couldn't help himself. And at that point, I'm like, well, he probably lost his virginity to that deer. And that deer probably stole his heart. So, let's charge the deer as well for being a love thief. Yeah. I mean, it's rough. Look, I'm saying it's not right. It's not right. It's not right by any means. But after seeing the mugshot, do you kind of understand the motive?
No, I can't. Let's move on. I'm ready for commercials.
Fair enough. All right. Well, so anyways, so getting it on with Roadkill in Kentucky is definitely going to make you a morning moron. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Real quick, I want to play a quick round of Shut Up and Take My Money or Made for Dummies. Here's the scenario. Liquid Death and Spotify are selling a new Bluetooth urn with a speaker in it, so your ashes can listen to your favorite tunes. Yes, it went on sale yesterday at liquiddeath.com/Spotify. Each Eternal Playlist urn costs $495. So with that, Yas Money, is it Shut Up and Take My Money or Made for Dummies?
Give me 14 of them right now.
Oh, no.
Shut up. Take my money.
ESPN Radio's Justin Spears. Shut Up and Take My Money or Made for Dummies?
Oh, man. Hell yeah. Take my money. Now, the question is, what song do you play?
Well, it's whatever's on your playlist.
Oh,
so,
man.
yeah, it's going to be a lot of Lady Gaga. Yeah, it's all your favorite songs.
Oh, I just need one.
What's that?
Hey, Ma. And that's it.
All right.
That's
Well,
it.
I guess Shut Up and Take My Money. I feel like it's made for dummies, but who am I? Yaws or not? Coming up next after Lincoln Park's in the end. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Don't go away. We got Adam, Cowboy Adam on the stream too. So Adam, I saw Adam this morning. He was,
Nice.
he was in the parking lot. So he just stopped by to say hi because he's almost about to get his long haul trucker license, which is good.
Nice.
Congratulations, Adam. Of course, he was riffed a little bit ago from the station, which was a bummer because he's been working here quite some time, but he bounced back pretty quickly. And I was running late this morning too, but so I didn't mean to be in a rush, but it was good to catch up with them and stuff and to hear about how close he was going to be into long haul truck driving. And then he'll be able to rock the podcast from going coast to
on
coast.
the road. Yeah,
On the road,
hear all the tales.
Yeah, and he said he had to wait to start going to this because he has medication, right? For ADHD, he had Ritalin medication, and he had to clear that out of his system before going to this. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's like the perfect medication for a long haul trucker.
You would think.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, you would think, but no, they don't want you on that. I'm like, all right, but I mean, I'm seriously be locked in and focused. Be like, okay, I can go 20 hours straight, dude.
I know.
Yeah, I got my piss bucket right here, so I don't even have to get out of the truck. As long as I got gas, I'm running.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, fine, I'll do green tea all day.
Which I did yesterday too. So we had Kendall pop in, but she wasn't on the stream or on air. She was sick, actually. We were going to talk to the lead singer of the Growlers, which got rescheduled late last night. And she was out sick today, but she was coming in just for that interview, didn't check her emails. And I didn't tell her because I assumed she checked her emails. And I was like, oh, no, she's feeling better. She was mad. But maybe she'll be back tomorrow.
Feel better.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get on the air. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We got a lot of things to cover, but I got some animal news. There's a monkey incursion happening right now in South America, which is something to be terrified for because we've done this monkey uprising stories before, right?
Oh, they're getting more and more frequent. It scares me.
I know, and we are documenting it as the monkey revolution will be televised, and we'll continue to, keep a close eye on them as they continue to evolve right before our very eyes. And of course, mainly the issue is in like Asia, right? Where there's so many of them. I mean, you've had interactions.
Oh, yeah.
Where your buddy was actually attacked by a gang of monkeys.
Yep, in the middle of the Vietnam jungle.
Yes, dude. Where he came back and it looked like he got jumped and his pants were almost ripped off. The whole thing
It
was
looked comical. He turned his shirt around. He's like, look what happened. I'm like, what the hell? It looked like a cartoonish rip.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, King Monkey came at me,
a
dude.
king monkey.
Like the gang leader came out in the woods.
That's insane. Well, let me show you this story right here. Now, this is in South Africa, but they're the losing battle with the bamboo incursions that are causing an issue here amongst people. Now, see, the deal is that they doubled their population pretty quickly. In fact, actually, I think it was back in 2000. Where did I have this? 2000. Their population was about 360. Now they're doubled. They're more than doubled, more than 600. And the baboons are regularly raiding homes, gardens, and cars in search for food. So think about it's like raccoons, but more aggressive.
Bigger teeth.
Bigger teeth.
Yeah.
More terrifying. Could definitely rip your face off without even hesitation. And also a little more intelligence where they have the ability to be able to kind of break into things. So they are.
Oh, they're mischievous, man. They're clever.
Yeah, they're monkey cat burglars. And so with this happening in South America, you got two types of people. You have people that are trying to protect this population because they don't want it to go extinct, and it is the animal kingdom and every life is equal. And then you have the other people saying, I'm tired of monkeys raiding my house and terrifying my life on a regular basis, right?
Can we find a compromise somewhere?
Yeah. So residents report baboons rifling through their kitchens, injuring pets, and in some cases, straight up lunging at people. So in Cape Town, Africa, everything is terrifying, right? It's a scary place, but you could add dangerous baboons to the list of reasons I don't want to visit Cape Town. I know it's beautiful, but send me a postcard.
And you know how scary it is too, because you see like the macabres, they don't look too threatening, but they're pretty vicious. But then baboons are like next level too.
Yeah.
Those are scary.
And again, we blame it on Planet of the Apes. We've been watching this narrative play out for the last 50 plus years.
Caesar, the leader of them. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're getting there. They're getting there, dude.
It's coming for our Wi-Fi.
Yep. So, all right. Well, let's lighten things up here with this before we hit the break on the FM side. Someone viral for asking this question and turning it into a song. Have you seen this clip, Rico?
No.
All right. The clip in question. See these both adorable cats?
Uh-huh.
Oh, look like they're in love, huh?
Yeah.
They're two dude cats.
What?
Yeah.
Gay cats in 2026?
The question is, are my cats gay? And turned it into this hilarious viral song. Check this out.
I wanna know if my cats are gay or if they are brothers. I wanna know if they love each other or if they are lovers. Do I have gay cats? I wanna know if my cats are gay. Do I have gay cats? If they are gay, then that's okay. Do I have gay cats? Gay cats. Gay cats.
There you go.
That sounds like something Phoebe would sing in Friends or something.
You know it. So
I
that's all.
I know that too.
You could blame me for putting that song in your head all day today. We're keeping the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. Be back more after music from Disturbed and Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Yeah, sometimes they just
I have a gay cat?
And if they're gay, then that's okay.
Just more expensive cat food.
Right. So coming up next, we're getting into the lull of sports betting season. But that doesn't mean you can't bet on just about everything, in this day and age. So Rico's going to have a rundown of odd sports that people bet and lose money on. And they are crazy, the fact that they even exist out there. That's going to be a fun segment. But earlier this morning, we had Spears and Ali in studio doing a round of Yas or Hell Naw. And Ali, man, he was piss and vinegar this morning. He was giving Spears the shit, where I was just like, oh, do you guys hate each other right now?
Jeez.
Some mornings when you do the early morning thing, you kind of cranky at your co-host. We know the game.
Every time.
Not every time. I mean, you came in today pretty good, but but sometimes
Mondays.
It happens. It happens sometimes. And today it seemed like Ali was having one of those days, but don't take my word for it. You be the judge. Check this out. Rock 102.1 KF, man. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Hanging out here with special guests, good friends of the show, Spears and Ali. We have Justin Spears and Ali for Spears and Ali on 1490 ESPN Radio. Good morning, gentlemen. Now, normally we talk about sports with you guys because you're the sports professional, but we want to do a segment we call...
Is it a Yas or is it a, oh, hell no?
All right, so these are like life hack hypotheticals. Would you incorporate them into your daily routine or hard pass? With that said, what's the first one you got for us, Yas?
Not celebrating birthdays anymore. So opting out parties, gifts, and all around, all the attention you get on your birthday.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll start.
On your birthday, not other people's birthdays.
Other people's birthdays.
What about your birthday?
Yeah, no, let's they switch it to your birthday. So individual birthday, do you choose to celebrate your birthday or not celebrate your birthday?
I guess I would not.
You're the one asking the question.
I know, but I would not. I would not celebrating your own birthday.
Okay. What do you say, Ali?
No. Yeah, hard pass.
What, do you celebrate your birthday every year?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and make it a big deal, right?
I don't make it, a big deal. That's for other people to do, but I expect it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you taking the PJ to on your birthday?
What's the PJ?
The private jet.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
He just calls it the Peach.
Yeah, you call it the Peach.
I'm taking the Peach.
All right. What about you, Justin?
Oh, hell no. Yeah, after your 21st birthday, what is there to celebrate?
Well, your 30th, your 40th, your 50th. Banner years, I'm all
feel
about
like we're getting
celebrating.
on the wrong track here.
Yeah. Well,
We both said no.
right.
I want to celebrate my birthday.
Yeah.
Because I like my birthday.
And
And he
then-
said no. He doesn't want to celebrate
Right.
his birthday.
People are already celebrating my birthday. It's the 4th of July. It's America's holiday.
This is why
my
you're jaded. He's like a
gosh.
Christmas baby.
You gotta share it.
Yeah.
Again, we're not on the same page.
Yeah,
we both
exactly.
answered the same and answered differently.
Yeah, you would say yes.
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 Yeah.
They're not celebrating.
Exactly. Yeah,
If we're gonna do this,
Yeah.
do we
Do it
do it right?
correct.
What are we doing here?
Yep.
Amateur hour?
Exactly.
All right.
Nope. All right. What's our next hypothetical? And is it a Yas or a Hell Naw? All right. Caught up.
All right. So using an alarm instead of your phone. So keeping the phone out of the bedroom entirely. So going back to your old school alarm clock.
Yeah, the analog alarm clock system. What do you say, Justin Spears?
Hell no.
You use your alarm, your
Use
phone every day?
What emergencies? Somebody calls in the middle of the night. Somebody needs you.
Mm,
It's better to have your phone handy.
they could get me at 6 a.m. What do you say, Ali?
I think that is a fantastic idea. So I say yes.
Yeah.
Yas? I say yes.
Yeah, Yas. You say
Yas.
Yas. Yeah, so I'm the same way, right? Like I have an analog alarm clock. I don't use my phone to wake me up. And I have to put my phone away so I go to sleep at least 45 minutes before I go to bed, so the blue light's out of my system and stuff. So yeah, that's a
That
Yas.
seems like something that's good for you.
Yeah.
Put your phone away.
It is. I've come across so many like
He just side-eyed me.
Yeah. What if somebody
Kids.
needs you at 2 a.m?
Yeah.
Has that ever happened? What are you, like a maintenance man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody needs you. You never know.
Like, hey, I need to know a sports spread right now. What's going on? Yeah.
Watch this. Is your ringer off?
Yes.
Yeah.
How are they reach you anyway?
Well, because my phone has notifications, so I want to go to sleep.
But I'm pretty sure
Yeah, so in
if
the
I go
morning.
look at our text thread, it's gonna say phone on silent.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah.
So-
But it's like, but the thing is, this device for Justin.
yes.
It's like, but I just, it has to be close to me,
Yeah.
right? What would I do without my little blinky?
It is a technical.
And by the way, you're gonna have
Sacrifice
this
the show
reported
today.
a trade
that's what I'm saying.
of a third string forward for a second round pick at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I need to report it first on Twitter.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
He's got to be first.
He's got to earn his
If
blue
you're not
check.
first, you're
Never
last.
has the word preposterous been more apt or more aptly used than that.
Yeah.
Preposterous.
Hey, we're just here to cook spears.
Yes, we are. All right, what's our next hypothetical?
Bringing your own snacks everywhere. I love this. I have a Reese's in my purse right now. I stay snacking. So snack at the movies, your flights, sporting events. Oh, stay prepared.
All right. What about you? What say you, Ollie? Is that a Yas or oh hell no? Do you have snacks on you?
That depends, man.
Okay.
You're going to a restaurant. The guy that brings his own thirst buster to a restaurant is clownish. Okay.
Yeah.
But there's certain places. Yeah. You have what in your purse?
A Reese's.
What is a Reese's?
Peanut butter cup.
Peanut
or-
butter cup.
Reese's?
Yeah.
Man, you're really accentuating those E's,
It's
huh?
a Reese's.
Yeah.
Reese's.
She grew up on the south
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, I
It's
get
a
it.
Reese's.
Yeah. I've never heard of Reese's before. That sounds like an illegal drug.
Yeah, you gotta go south to 22nd. That's how they say
They're
it.
like, hey, you know what I got, man? I got all these Reese's. It's like
South of
$5 a
22nd
pop.
is pretty accurate.
Wait,
Yeah, south
The
to
cups or
22nd.
the
Yeah.
pieces?
Cups.
Cups. Okay.
Yeah, peanut butter cups. So
Were
is
you
that
out on Yas if she said pizza?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. No, the cups are
I'm a
bomb.
cup guy.
So is that a yes for you or hell no? I mean, you said
I mean, I know it's like the game, but the true answer is it depends.
okay. True answer. Oh, what do you say?
Yas.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
All
I mean, especially because airport snacks very expensive.
Oh my
Yes.
As someone who travels during the football season, I have quickly adapted to preparing and bringing snacks on flights. So yeah, I can get behind that.
What do you got? What's in the Justin snack pack?
Yeah. Do you bring a
Ooh.
charcuterie board?
No, I don't
Yeah.
bring charcuterie board, but I'll bring like
Charcuterie?
I don't know.
What's
I don't order it that much.
but I'll bring like pistachios, like beef jerky from Costco or something.
Okay.
Yeah, trail mix, some
All
stuff
right,
like
yeah.
that.
So he's feasting like a king. All right. One more hypothetical in Yas or hell nah.
So living somewhere solely for just the walkability, right? So choosing a location over space and prices, just to make sure, like just living in a area where everything is just at your reach.
Okay. Ali, I mean, you got options in life. So is that a Yas or a hell nah?
I mean, over space, price, and comfort? No. The hell no. And I'm a walker. I
Yeah.
would love to live in a place where I could just walk everywhere. That's a great idea.
Yeah, like downtown.
Yeah.
But
But,
it's downtown here, and you're like, no.
I like downtown.
Yeah.
Downtown here, last 10 years, amazing what they've done with it.
Right.
One of the great stories of Tucson. But I'm not living in like squalor, so I
Yeah.
can walk to the AM PM because it's close.
right.
You know, and hell no.
All right. What do you say, Justin?
Hell no, because usually walkable cities are very expensive.
Yes, they are.
So,
Yeah, I just came back from San Francisco. You walked everywhere, but yeah, everything costs. Not only was it expensive, they have fees on top of fees. So when we went to, dinner, of course, there's tax and everything. And then they also have an insurance fee for the employees, which I can appreciate, but I'm like, damn, this thing adds up. So it's tax and then insurance fee. So we could pay for health insurance for the servers. Yes. And that's just one of many fees that you'll find all over that city. So it's super expensive, but pretty cool nonetheless.
San
All right.
Francisco gets a well-deserved rap on that. I just came from Las Vegas.
Mhm.
I got 2 coffees from Starbucks, $12, and there's this fee that just says other, $3.
Other?
They
don't even tell you what it is.
No, no.
Yeah, that's messed up.
They did. It was at dinner. It was everywhere we went. Las Vegas charges you
Other.
An other fee.
tax.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Other. Yeah.
the just cause fee.
Yeah, we don't even want to clarify. Yeah. It's like you're going to lose money at the slot machines, but you're also losing money here. This is other. Brutal. All right, well, there you go. Another rendition of Yas or Hell Nah, featuring Spears and Ali, who are going to be live on ESPN Radio 1490 from 7 to 9 a.m. You guys got a lot to cover, I assume, and I know that you're close to 7 o'clock right now, so I appreciate you popping on the show. We're going to hit the reset. Be back with your F My Lice, FML News, Rico's in the studio, and so much more. Keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA.
Rico.
Rico, can I play a quick game with you?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. The quick game is hold on. We'll get back to that. So anyways, we were talking about John Oliver's piece about Elon Musk wanting to be the most engaging person on Twitter, and it's a blind study showed that not only will if you're on Twitter you'll see an Elon Musk post, but if you click that you don't want to see any posts pertaining to Elon Musk, then the study has shown you'll see 3 times more posts from Elon Musk. So they got it like booby trapped, right? And part of that argument that they showed was 2 different posts that happened around the year the Eagles are in the Super Bowl. And basically, Elon Musk put out a post that said, "Go Eagles," very generic post with a couple American flags on each side, kind of sandwiched. And President Biden, who was president at the time, posted a picture of Joe Biden in an Eagles jersey with the back of it saying like "Fly Birds Fly" and a couple other things. That it was just a more engaging post that anyone that's like on social media is like, yeah, there's a little more effort there. There's something to look at. Yeah, the whole nine. Elon Musk realized, while he was at the game, that President Biden's post was getting more engagement than his shit post. And so he called in 80 employees for an emergency meeting to go into work at 3 o'clock in the morning and fix the algorithm so more people saw his post. That's the issue with Twitter right now. Is that it's like essentially this is a guy that didn't have friends at some point and now wants all the friends.
That feels like every tech bro CEO across the board. Like they're just fragile egos.
Right.
Big time.
But the argument was, it's like you own the platform, so you should know tips and tricks of how to make posts more engaging.
Right.
And even me as
you slipped up, man.
Yeah, as a normie, I know that if I want to make a more engaging post on the Super Bowl, I got to put a little more effort than just at the Eagles.
Yeah, put some cleavage in there and something. Get some
image,
eyeballs.
Maybe a GIF or a GIF or whatever you want to call it. A funny joke goes a long way. A meme, things like that. And John Oliver pointed that out. He's like, you called them by their government name. If you would have said like, "Go Bird Gang," I'd let Jalen Hurts give me a tush push any day. You get 1 million likes right off the bat, and that was the point there. So.
Right.
Yeah, interesting. All right, we're going to get into some gambling talk. There's rumbling that there's going to be a major gambling app that's going to go out of business here soon. I can't really say which app it's going to be, but it's one of the big ones that you see, or at least going to file for bankruptcy, which is odd too, because you're thinking like a casino. Don't you guys always print money? How do you lose money when you're basically the house? But maybe there was a lot of winners on this betting app. The reality is though, we are getting into the slow season of sports, but that doesn't mean we have to stop betting on sports. There's all different types of sports out there that we don't even know about. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Rico and I hanging out here. And as you know, we're kind of degenerates in ways. We like to make money for nothing.
Kinda.
Yeah, just betting on the big game. But the big game just came and went. And now we have to wait for football season to start all over again. We are currently in basketball season, making its way to the playoffs. Of course, March Madness is great. And yeah, you could bet on all those things. But think outside the box. The big money lies where the sports realm doesn't, where the sports realm isn't mainstream. There's sports out there, or sometimes not even sports, of things you could bet on. You came across a guy that's going viral for his YouTube channel where he bets on traffic.
Well, I don't know if it's the YouTube channel alone, but the sport of betting on CCTV footage is kind of making the rounds lately. And I'm just like, we're at that point where it's like the degeneracy just finds new lows.
You know what? In fact, I got this video pulled up that you sent me. Let's listen to a little bit of this. This is closed camera television, and they bet how many cars are going to be on the road. Under 20, between 25 and 23, over 24, or exact 20 or 24. This is crazy. And this guy...
Can we please drive through?
Stupid Honda.
This channel is so much.
Oh my God.
Ours.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's a lot of vehicles coming through this. Oh my God. There's a lot of vehicles coming through. Oh my God. There's a lot of vehicles coming through. Oh my God. Get the fuck out. 1, 2, 3. Get up. Get up. Get.
That was coming.
All right. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That I had to hit the dump on the FM side, but that's okay. So that is basically.
Could you imagine
people betting on traffic?
How did you pay off? Wait, you got a new car? Like, how'd you pay off all your debt? You're like, I bet on 20 cars on Speedway, and
yeah, like that's crazy.
Oh, cool, man.
And then he clicks on Austin, Texas, and then he hits that closed circuit television.
Yep.
Just to see how many cars are going to drive through the 2 yellow lines
threshold.
And as dumb as this seems on the surface, I'm already engaged. I'm already like, oh man,
like, come on, cars, let's go.
Yeah, and how does he even have the programs where you can just access all these street cameras everywhere? These kids.
Yeah, it's through an app where there's a lot of markets out of like Poly Market, but there's one I think called Rubit. It's like they have a tie into CCTV and like crypto casino platform.
That's crazy.
So yeah, just tech mixed with gambling and degeneracy. People are getting money from.
People are betting on this. And let's see, as I go from full screen, I look at it. This guy has this video only has like 1,500 views 9 days ago, but building up his subscribers. And this is the thing, I gambled on live traffic and won here. Huge. So actually, this is not even the actual guy who's doing the video. This is just a clip of somebody who clipped him winning while betting on traffic from this original channel. So that's fascinating stuff that you could bet on online. And apparently that's legal, but the weird world of sports doesn't stop there. It's another sport that now I'm an instant fan of. I didn't know existed was toe wrestling. So toe wrestling is like arm wrestling, but you just use your big toe. How well do you think you would do in a sport like this?
I look at that. I'm like, I could probably kill this game.
Yeah.
I could probably I got some hobbit feet.
It's definitely a competition where you don't need to be in shape to win, as one guy is proving right off the bat. Let's see.
Down.
Let's go a little bit of toe wrestling here.
Let's lock them in.
Is there audio?
On your mark.
Walking everything.
Yeah. 3, 2.
Parents very nervous. Oh, very quick off the mark there. My goodness, I was looking at Ben's parents and they'd already begun. Maybe a bit too quick.
Oh, no.
Is that the fault of the ref? But it looks like it could have been Ben Wood.
You ever play footsie with your girlfriend where you interlock toes or something like that?
Very competitive, yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, as bros, if we interlock toes, wouldn't that be the weirdest feeling where we'd be like, this ain't right, man. This is just weird.
Yeah,
right?
I guess it's like the same mentality doing wrestling or jiu-jitsu. You got sweaty guys on top of you for hours, and you're just like, we're doing it, whatever.
I guess, yeah. I mean, you have to be very secure in yourself to do this.
Two-toe athletes.
Yeah. So you lock in big toes, and let's see who's going to win between these two guys. I'm fascinated right off the bat. The toe tall destruction.
My bet's on the older guy.
Yeah, this is the big toe.
Who started that a little early there. Oh my goodness, oh my God, that is a touch. That is incredible.
Oh, he's so amped.
Ben Woodruff celebrating there as he should. My goodness, that was a very quick slide across. Very compatible toes there for wrestling.
Oh my God. Very compatible toes there. We're going to watch a little bit more react to this here on the podcast broadcast stream. We also have a wife carrying competition that we got to check out as well. You can join us youtube.com/beefvegan. More coming up after music from Papa Roach and Rock 102.1 KFMA.
I almost want to see like one of those fake documentaries, like the Christopher Guest movies, where it's like they actually do like a lineage of his like great grandfather.
Yeah,
he was the greatest toe wrestler of all of England.
He had the largest toe in 3 regions.
Right.
Yeah. How much of sports
dynasty.
things are just not right? Yeah. This. You have the ESPN app that it changed the score.
To the score. Weird. I don't know what he means.
Yeah, what do you mean, Brian? Let me know. I want to see who wins this, though.
Yeah, I'm invested now.
Yeah.
Pacey looking frustrated, but he could still take this home. Can't celebrate too soon. That's got to be filling Total Destruction with a lot of confidence there. He managed to slide that foot straight across. Alan Nasty Nash looking nervous. I don't know why he's looking nervous, but I guess he's nervous on behalf of Total Destruction. I mean, he's gone against him and he's been knocked straight out. Oh my goodness, and that was an immediate, that looked like a touch there. Oh, right. So Ben Total Destruction has.
He's already getting winded, dude.
Ankle cracker and the slide across almost.
Oh, they call it an ankle cracker. Oh, you don't want to be ankle cracked.
No. He's used to pain as a strongman, surely. But,
you want to start a Tucson league?
I guess. Yeah, we could. We should.
Tucson toes.
I think the lawyer would get involved. Total Destruction is the name of the guy who is basically. So it's cool. They don't go by their government names, which is probably a good thing.
It's like wrestling.
Yeah. They basically have wrestling names, personas, and stuff like that. They come out barefoot. Would you clip your toenails? Do you have to clip your toenails for this?
There's regulations, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure that you can't have any hangnails. You can't have any ingrown nails. Those kind of things.
Imagine being disqualified for a hangnail. Like, damn it.
Yeah. It gives you an extra strength.
Right.
So that's how you get a leg up in the toe wrestling competition. You could bet on that. Total Destruction. I guess always bet on the fat guy. It's such a weird sport. This next sport really depends on how big your wife is. The skinnier and more petite the wife, the more advantage you have in the wife carrying competition. And that's thing as well. As look at all the sponsors they have for this. Now we're putting together sponsors for beef games. If we can get half the amount of sponsors for beef games as they get for the wife carrying contest.
We should have some wife carrying.
Yeah. Now, okay. So when going into this wife carrying contest, you got the piggyback strategy, right? You have the over the head strategy is the guy next to him. What about the fireman strategy, right? Where you put one over one shoulder. I know when I get racks or if I'm being romantic and bringing the lady in, I'll do the caveman. Basically, is what I call it. The caveman. You put her over the shoulder. You give her a slap on the ass on the way into the bedroom. That's always a good move,
right?
But I don't know if that's
tactically,
good form when it comes to the wife carrying competition. Let's watch a little bit of this. See how this plays. Yeah, the piggyback doesn't work. See, it's because you're too top heavy.
Yep.
When it's a piggyback, I've seen this.
This guy's a pro right here.
Oh my god.
Voi harmin paikka, mutta Lare painaa kovaa vauhtia vesialta. Miten kävi Karille pystyyn?
I want to watch the replay on that real quick because again, I think another reason with the piggyback strategy for not working out for him is that he had to kind of hold his wife's legs. See, his arms are behind her legs. Everything is top heavy, especially if she's like a busty woman.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he doomed
the weight
himself.
distribution is very much not in his favor.
Right. As opposed to the guy who has the other strategy, his arms are able to go back and forth so he can gain momentum. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you know they divorced, dude. Oh yeah.
They've been training for 3 years.
Oh, did you see him look at his knee? Like you scraped my knee. Look at his
my knee bleed.
Look at his knee. He immediately looks at his knee. I got a boo-boo. She's like, honey, I'm so sorry.
You are forbidden to come in house.
Oh man, what country is this?
It looks like
seems Russianish. Okay,
looks like the omelets, like maybe Sweden.
Yeah, got to dive in. Oh, that sucks for the woman there. She goes, "What a great looking wife he's got, though." So I mean, right off the bat, he was winning the competition before he even began. You know, he's wearing that ass like a neck brace, and that's pretty good.
It's not their first rodeo, man.
Yeah. All right, so they got back up and they were trying to do it again. Okay, that makes sense. Look at him. See, his arms moving. He's good. He's breathing. She's literally breathing in his ass, though.
Right.
That is a downside for the wife. It's not ideal.
Yeah, but she makes her sacrifice to win, man.
That's true. I mean, she does have her head pointed sideways, probably because the waft of athlete's ass she's getting.
He's doing the Yoda carry still.
Yeah. This soon-to-be divorced man is like, oh, damn it, I got to climb this log. Again, still going with the piggyback strategy, not necessarily the winning strategy, as this man is showing right off the bat. This is the way to go to carry your wife. And then you just have her bouncing around your neck right there. That's probably fun for her for many reasons. That's probably foreplay in many countries, especially Finland. He dove right in too. And he's like, screw it. If she drowns, she drowns.
Right. Hold your breath, babe.
What a fantastic sport that is. The wife carrying competition.
I like how the other guy was too stubborn to like switch his version of it too. He's just like, no, we're going to continue doing this.
Yeah, even with my scraped knee. Oh man, they hated each other after that. That was brutal.
One could say they're finished.
On that note, let's get back to this clip here. Earlier this morning when Rico joined in, we did this. Check it out. Fucking. Okay, so I'm going to show you an image, and you have to tell me who he's fucking. All right, here we go. Here's the image. Who's he fucking, Rico?
Sabrina Carpenter.
No.
Think about it. And I want you to genuinely think about it. Look at this guy who's obviously a smoke show, but just, who's he fucking?
Can you give me the rule sets of the game? Is it just like in general the kind of person he's effing, or?
Yeah, get the
He
general.
looks like one of those PE, the guy that has to take a seat on that one show. Have a seat.
Oh,
Catch a Predator.
Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting warmer. He was today's morning moron. The man who had sex with Roadkill. So the answer that we were looking for, which you swung and a miss, was a dead deer on the side of the road. Duh.
Like Freddy got fingered?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh God.
Yeah.
And like the beads and everything.
Yeah.
Come in every morning. I'm grateful for you guys.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I just saw it.
Yeah.
I just saw it.
See?
Get
Is
out.
he not? No.
It's a religious thing.
Hide your friends, hide your moms.
Hide all your friends.
Hide your moms.
All right, anyways.
Whose mom's got a 401k?
Ooh, what's your credit score
has
like,
one?
baby?
All right, let's see. We got your F My Life's coming up after AFI, but I do have an FML news story that I want to share with you. If this was an email sent to me at beefvegan@kfma.com, it would read, Beef, I was driving and I saw a drone above me that distracted me, so I got out to take a picture. When I got back in my car, I got a ticket for distracted driving. That drone was a police drone.
What?
Yes. F My Life. So here's, when you think of driving while distracted, you probably think of people like texting or fiddling with their phone while they're driving. But for Lori, her distraction came when she was sitting at a stoplight in Ontario, Canada, and while stopped, she noticed that a drone was flying near her car, checking her out. It was like future police state stuff. So she did what most of us would do. She took a couple pics of it, and then drove off when the light turned green. So again, she's at a red light, completely stopped. A drone is literally like looking right next to her. And she's like, what the hell is this? Click, click, click. I'm going to post this on social media later and rant off. And as soon as she started driving, then she found cops right behind her. And they pulled her over and hit her with a $615 ticket for using her phone while driving.
No.
Bro.
No.
Right. So she fought the ticket, and the charge was eventually dropped, but she still had to go through the entire process. And it seems that the drone was the distraction. And luckily for Lori, the courts did see it that way. But basically, the cops set her up in the most obscene way, as they distract her while she's at a red light. And then as soon as they she took a picture of us, got her, pulled her over, gave her a ticket.
That's pathetic.
What's the word? There's a word for that. What's
entrapment?
Entrapment.
Yeah.
Douchebaggery.
Yeah. So F my life. What do you say?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Rico?
I thought it couldn't get any worse than those traffic cameras. I sent you a ticket in the mail, but this is like 10 times
now
that.
they're all up in your
F
face.
my life.
Yeah, it's a traffic camera that will go up to your window,
Literally.
knock on it, and then be like,
in.
"Yeah, what are you looking at?"
Take the passenger seat at this point. Let's go for a ride together if you want to be that close.
Right. So that's what they're doing in Ontario, Canada. So yeah, definitely your FML news story of the day.
Oh, hell no.
Exactly. Your email's coming up after Miss Murder by AFI. It's Rock with a 2.1 KFMA Beef Vegan presents, but you know the name of the show. Let's go.
Did you get caught self-loving by your mom?
Awkward.
It is awkward. Did you do something that got you fired from your job?
I just get stupid.
It's fun being stupid. Don't hide this in vain. Let us laugh at your pain. Call 600-KFMA right away.
I promise we won't embarrass you.
Because Beef Vegan presents F My Life. F My Life. F My Life.
Yes, it's time for another edition of Your F My Life. User unfortunate situations, email to me at beefvegan@kfma.com, subject line FML. But of course, if you have an F My Life you care to share on the air, you can give us a call at 600-KFMA, 605-362. And if we agree your life is F, we'll hook you up with a pair of tickets for AEW's Collision, which is happening Saturday, March 7th at the Tucson Arena. We got Yas Money and Rico in the studio. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. First email sent to me by Zach. Zach said, I confidently tried to kick the door open like an action hero. It was a push door. All right. So, F my life. What do you say here, Yas?
Nah, big baby.
All right. Rico?
F my life. I know how that feels, man.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
It's crazy. I was thinking about you when I first read that email. I was like, that sounds like a Rico move. All right. Next email sent to me by Erica. She said, in a big meeting, my secretary calls me and tells me I have an important call waiting. I put the call through, and it was my beautician confirming my appointment to get rid of an ingrown hair. I hurriedly confirmed and hung up to see everyone in the room giggling. The speakerphone was on. All right, F my life. What do you say, Rico?
I said big baby. It could be worse.
Yeah,
it's not that bad.
Yeah, it could have been more descriptive of where the ingrown hair was, but we know where it was. Probably a very uncomfortable area, Erica. What do you say, Yas?
No, F my life. TMI. You don't need to know that.
All right.
You know, if that happened to me here, I wouldn't hear the end of it. Like,
that's true.
So
and right now, I'm already assuming you already have that issue sometimes. I'm just wondering where.
You should double down. Be like, who wants to see it?
Who wants to see the ingrown? See that bump? It's not a pimple. It's not a pimple. All right. Next up, my life sent to me by Tyra. She said a good friend refuses to speak to me because she found out that I slept with her husband. It happened 12 years before they met. F my life. What do you say, Rico?
I think this is the female mind. Yeah. F my life.
Yeah. What do you say, Yas?
Big baby.
Big baby. Really?
Yeah.
So you would be, if you got married, right? Then you would be not friends with someone who slept with your husband over a decade before you got married?
No, I'm saying like big baby. Oh, well, I guess I just don't know how to answer that. I just wouldn't care.
Well, you wouldn't care. So then you're saying F my life for Tyra because it's like, hey, my friend shouldn't care that I banged her husband 12 years prior.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I guess I was calling the wife a big baby.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. But yeah, so F my life, Tyra. It's like, that sucks. All right, next F my life said to me by Molly. Molly said, after being diagnosed with breast cancer and during months of torturous chemo, having painful radiation treatments, and having my tubes tied, I realized I become the butt of an incredibly cruel cosmic joke. I got pregnant from the one night stand I had to celebrate beating cancer.
Whoa.
No.
That's heavy.
Wow.
That's
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
I mean, did she want?
No, not necessarily. So is that enough my life?
Yeah.
All right, Rico.
That's a miracle.
It's
Big
a
baby.
It's 100% a miracle. And you're saying big baby. I mean, it's in.
No, it's probably a big baby.
Oh, it's going to be a huge baby. You give birth to an X-Men. So congratulations on that. Keep those emails coming, beefvegan at kfma.com. America, we're back, baby.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yes. You know, there was a time where everything was super shy. I just had to interrupt real quick. I know I have a little bit more of content to go, but real quick, Rajagad, thank you for that comment. And whenever you could drop compliments like that, you get your comment shared on the stream.
That's the secret.
I was telling Rico, though, that's not the first time I've heard that exact compliment. The first time I heard that exact compliment, I was in Rocky Point. I'll remember this like it was yesterday. I think I was like 19, and I'm there, and I go up to the bar. It's almost like before the bar is closing. So in Rocky Point, you think it's like 3:00 in the morning, right? It's late, and I have my buddy Joe, who is Corey's late husband, right? He's at the bar, and then my friend Tony, a girlfriend of mine, who I was just platonic friends with, and I go up to the bar and I order my Dos Equis and stuff, and there's this smoking hot girl like 2 spots down from me at the bar, and she turns and she goes, "Oh my God, your voice is golden." Right? Like melting to where I was so like kind of buzzed and nonchalant, and I'm just like, yeah, thank you. Right.
Thanks,
it was
babe.
nothing, but Joe's jaw dropped to the floor. Like, that is the best fucking compliment I ever heard. This chick was like all over you, right? And at the same time, and he's like, dude, and at the same time, Tony is like tugging on my shirt, take me home. So she inadvertently C-blocked me from this beautiful girl who fell in love with my voice. But that's the golden voice compliment. And yeah, it's stuck. And thank you, Todd, for bringing me right back down where I need to be. Okay. But yeah, that was the first time I've heard the golden voice.
He's like, not saying you're not a hot babe too, Rajagad.
No, yeah, I'm sure
Thanks,
you're a
man,
hot
I
babe
appreciate
too.
it.
Yeah. Maybe you're that one that got away there, Rajagad.
Right?
Yeah. So I mean, it was late at night, so my recollection of the description of the person giving me the compliment does vary. But it was funny though. That was a story that Joe always stuck with him. Now he passed away unfortunately from a car accident, but pretty much almost every time that we hung out since then, he would bring that up at one point or another.
Remember that time?
Yeah, it was a core memory for him. He
Right.
was so flabbergasted that a woman would compliment me like that.
He's like, you always leave out the part where she threw up from tequila right after that. But
I mean, I'm
it was
sure
still nice.
either she could have been on Molly. I mean, it was during that time,
It doesn't
99.
matter. It's still-
Yeah, it's still a win. It's still a compliment, and it still counts. And I'm so stoked about it. So yeah, I like to thank any new person that came across our podcast broadcast stream. We broadcast live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. our time in Arizona.
The latest and greatest hot topics.
Yeah, we cover a lot. And yesterday we showed, AI is recapping these episodes brilliantly. It's fascinating. Just on YouTube, if you look up old podcast episodes and you click the ask about this episode, it will break down all the segments, the timestamps for them, and describe them to you so perfectly. It's like our biggest fan is YouTube's AI because they are watching that intently. And I'm actually so wildly impressed by this. We'll showcase that a little bit tomorrow as I screenshotted what it said about an episode that got like 500 views. So, but we appreciate you. It's time to wrap things up with the beef tip as we get out of here. So, Rock 102.1 KFMA, it's Beef Vegan Presents. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for the FM side. I will play a little extra content on the podcast broadcast, but we do need to wrap things up with the beef tip. Beef tip today, apparently, you should throw out your underwear every 6 months.
What?
Yeah, that's what
I'm
they
about
say.
7 years too late to that.
Yeah, this is going viral after Guardian did a story on it. They say you need to replace your underwear every 6 months because washing it doesn't always remove all the bacteria and it can build up. So basically,
Speaks for yourself, journalist.
you have years
Okay.
of wet farts stored in your underwear. All right, that's all the time we have for the show. Thank you for listening. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
I'm sentimental.
I think they cut us off, but that's all right. We'll explore more on that another day.
We'll do a deep dive.
But before you guys go, there's a couple more segments here that we did this morning that were great, and I don't want to put them to waste. So here is the bonus edition of the podcast broadcast. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Of course, that movie Supersize came out, and we had to scale it back because we realized how morbidly obese we were becoming as a country.
Yes.
But the good thing about Americans and just society in general is that we have very short-term memories and everything is cyclical. We go back to the same things that we were against for a while. There's a couple big products that are being rolled out by national chains. And the first one caught my attention earlier this week. I've been meaning to talk about it because I'm on the fence. I mean, every morning I start off with a Dunkin' coffee, right? I get an iced coffee. I get the largest cup they have available. Or the largest cup they had available.
That is a big boy.
Until I know this
But
is.
you don't get ice in that.
I get less ice, and that's how you get more coffee. Because I read that, honestly, the amount of ice that they put in these ice drinks, it's the same. The liquid would fill up a small, medium, or large. So if
that's
really
all part of the plan. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So if you really want to get more bang for your buck, you get less ice, and then you'll get more liquid.
I think you get more milk. That's what it is. Because they give you the same amount of espresso shots. They'll put that in there. What you're getting is the filler.
It's cold brew, baby. Yeah. And my Dunkin' girl takes care of me. So
Do they
shout
know
out.
not to ask you about the ice anymore? Are you at that point?
Oh man. Oh yeah. No, I'm
Pulls
so
up to the
in.
drive-thru and he's like, "It's beef."
Yeah, no, I'm so
Pull
in with
forward.
I'm so in with my Dunkin' and stuff. I'll be invited to their holiday party. But no, back to the topic at hand here. Dunkin' is testing out a new 48-ounce cold beverage bucket.
Sign me up.
Right. And honestly, like as of right now, I'm just like, that's only about 20 more ounces or 16 more ounces than I'm drinking right now. I could do it. I could do it regularly.
Are they advertising like a family bucket or is it like
No,
this is a solo bucket?
a solo bucket. Look at it. So right now, it's only at New Hampshire and Massachusetts locations. So they're testing it out. But if it works, then they're going to do this all day long. And it's,
That's a thick straw.
you like that straw. Huh?
That's
It's
stupid.
a girthy straw.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of that straw
It's a
later.
wicked thick straw.
Right. So this 48-ounce bucket is available right now as they're testing it out. It comes complete with handle, lid, and extra long straw that can be filled with iced coffee or Dunkin' refreshers. The coffee shop hasn't said whether the bucket will roll out nationwide, but like I said, if it tests well and people buy it up, it definitely will be. Many online are begging for the chance to buy an oversized item because America. Like, we need all the coffee.
I like how they're testing it out on the East Coast too. It's like that's the most hardcore, demographic they can go for. They're going to talk mad smack if they don't like it.
Yeah.
This is wicked stupid.
Well, and they love their coffee so much that of course they'll drink 48 ounces of it.
It was Ben Affleck's idea.
Yeah. Well,
Let's put a freaking
So
bucket in there.
he said, "I need more coffee.
Coffee.
Put it in here."
but it doesn't stop there. As you know, like I said, we like things bigger here in America when it comes to our vehicles, our buttocks, or our burgers. And McDonald's is rolling out the biggest Big Mac ever. They're calling this the Big Arch. Oh, yes. The Big Arch is now a thing that's going to be available at participating McDonald's. And it's arriving in the U.S. next Tuesday, only for a limited time.
That's not AI, right?
That is
real?
not AI.
That's real.
No, of course, everything looks better when it comes to social media. But this is what it comes down to. This is actually a video that I'll show you. Let's make sure there's no audio on it here. So this is how they build it together. They got crispy onions and pickles. Actually, the breakdown is it like this. The biggest and boldest burger yet. It's 2 quarter-pound beef patties, 3 slices of white cheddar cheese, crispy onions, slivered raw onions, lettuce, and pickles. It comes with the Big Arch sauce, which I think is a little different than Big Mac sauce because it's a perfect balance of mustard, pickle, and sweet tomato flavors, as well as toasted sesame and poppy seed-coated bun.
You got the MSRP on that bad boy?
Yes, it's 1,057 calories. That's the MSRP, which is 3 times the calorie count of a cheeseburger and about double the count of a Big Mac at 509 calories. So this bad boy
Damn.
will put 5 pounds on you right off the bat.
There you go.
There's no price info, but one estimate suggests that it'll run you about $12 to $15 for a meal. So, for a minute there, McDonald's.
What do the comments say?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think they have the comments off.
They have them on.
They block the comments for all the poors. Only the rich can comment.
In buns we trust. She's beautiful to me. Real ones remember the Arch Deluxe. This looks credible. I'll take 100, please. Yes, please create an add Mac sauce button on your app. Homer Simpson's big belly rumbling. Only if the burgers look this pretty, we would buy them. And looks good. I'll be sure to try it. So yeah, obviously any bad comments they deleted, but tons of comments here reacting to the Big Arch Burger. Again, the biggest yet. So this is a 100%. This is a 180 from what they were doing before, saying, hey, Americans are saying that they can't afford our menu, so we got to come up with value menu stuff, smaller portions to help control, the obesity epidemic. And now they're like, F it, Big Arch, let's go supersized. So those are two massive new fast food rollouts here for a country that's just getting bigger and better, baby.
Has RFK commented on this yet?
No, not yet.
He comes with the meal.
This is just like begrudgingly against RFK, right?
Oh, God.
We got Maha. I thought that there was a movement, and they're like, yeah, that's cool. I like our people fat.
Maha, sponsored by McDonald's.
Dun, 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 dun. So there you go.
I'm loving it.
We are giving away tickets for Shine Down at 8:10 this morning, so just keep listening right here for your opportunity to call in, play a game, and to potentially win those tickets to see them live at the Tucson Arena. Tucson Arena is starting to bring out some bangers of shows, so we finally got some pretty cool shows that are coming to town. It only took about 5 years since pandemic to make it happen, but we got to show out. We got to show out in a big way. Let's talk wrestling real quick. Before I open up the phone lines here and try to give away these tickets for AEW's Collision, which is going to be on Saturday, March 7th, did you notice what's happening with the Vision? Are you watching this, Yas?
No.
So there's a curse going on as Rico's dying. There's a curse going on here in the WWE, and the timing could not be worse. Basically, there was a faction that was formed under Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed, right? That was the original Vision, which they unveiled last year. Now, Seth was leading this group. It was supposed to be like a super heel group, a bad guy group. And then a couple months into it, Seth Rollins gets injured. He's out, right? So then they're like, okay, pivot. We'll add Logan Paul into the mix. And we got Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. These are future new stars. That's what we're going to build our company on. Then Braun Breaker has a freak injury by turning over an announce table, gets a severe hernia, has to have surgery. He's out, right? Then on this last Monday Night Raw, Bronson Reed was just breaking up a pin, and it looked like just a regular, everyday kind of, it wasn't even a move. It wasn't high risk. It was nothing. Tears his bicep. He's out. So the original three members of this faction that they were really building on towards for WrestleMania, like which I was talking about, WrestleMania doesn't have the buzz this year. It continues to get blow after blow after blow. Those top three stars completely out for WrestleMania.
Oh my God.
Sounds a little sus.
Yeah, it's bad timing. It's bad luck, and now they're stuck with just Logan Paul and Austin. Austin Theory. And those aren't even the original members of the faction. So people are like, well, you might as well just disband the faction now because your faction's gone, bro. It's like the NWO with no one from the NWO in the NWO. So that's wrestling nerd talk. See, I know a thing or two about wrestling nerd talk. If you're a wrestling nerd and you think you could stump me in a wrestling trivia question and you want tickets for AEW's Collision, give me a call right now, 600-KFMA, 600-5362. It could take one question or it could take several, and then we just give them out to caller number 69. But either way, that's the game that I want to play. So 600-KFMA, 600-5362. And you know what? We'll tag team this because Yas knows a thing or two about professional wrestling, right?
Wrestling.
Yep. See, she said wrestling.
Wrestling.
All right. So that's all she knows, but that's enough. Let's start off with our first caller. Rocco at 2.1. Who's this?
Raquel.
Say your name again.
Raquel.
Okay, Raquel, you a wrestling fan?
I am.
Okay. All right. Well, then ask me a question and attempt to stump the beef. And if you could stump me on that question and I can't answer within 10 seconds, then these AEW tickets are yours.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask the question.
Ooh.
What you thinking?
Who was the original member that CM Punk wanted for the Shield besides Roman Reigns?
Oh, who was the original member that CM Punk wanted for the Shield besides Roman Reigns? So there was this guy was fat. He was kind of chubby. I'm trying to recall his name right now. I know the answer to this one. Yes. So Chris Hero was the answer.
God damn.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's right. Thank you so much for trying, Raquel. Wow. 600 KFMA, 605-362. Yeah. So Chris Hero and CM Punk went way back in the Indies, right? And he was in NXT at the time, but he didn't have that wrestler body. And so they were going to do the Shield and have a call up. So CM Punk was going to have a faction. Seth Rollins was in it. Dean Ambrose was in it. And he wanted Chris Hero, his buddy. But Vince McMahon was like, no, we want Roman Reigns to be the guy. And so CM Punk famously said, fine, it's not my hill to die on.
I'm low-key impressed.
Yeah.
You stumped me.
I know.
Oh my God.
You know what's crazy?
You,
I still have girlfriends. I still get it on, but I know this kind of stuff. All right, Rock 1, 2.1, who's this?
This is Gabriel.
Oh, is it Gabriel?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. See, I can tell by Gabriel's tone that I'm in trouble. All right. Gabriel, stump the beef. Ask me a pro wrestling question.
Who was going to be in Evolution before they added Batista?
Oh, who's going to
Who
be
did
in
Batista replace?
Right. So, this one is a tricky one too, because now the thing is with that, I'm just trying to recall his name. I know exactly who he's referring to. And the reason why this guy wasn't in Evolution is because he was Mark Jindrak. He was such a immature douchebag that he annoyed the living crap out of Ric Flair and Triple H. So they kicked him out and it completely destroyed his career. Am I correct?
Correct.
Oh my God.
Thank you for calling. Rockwood 600 KFMA 605-362. Stump the beef. If you can, you're going to get tickets to AEW's Collision. All right, Rockwood 2.1, who's this? Hello? For whatever reason, your phone is mute, so I can't hear you. So yes, 600 KFMA 605-362 AEW Collision tickets on the line. If you could stump the beef, just asking me a question that I can't answer. Let's try this line. Rock 1, 2.1, who's this? Again, that line's not working for whatever reason. Let's try this one. Rock 1, 2.1, what's your name?
Chris.
All right, Chris, stump the beef. What's your question?
Macho Man Randy Savage original persona.
Macho Man Randy Savage's original persona is a very good question. And I want to say this one might stump me, actually. But I'm trying to think. I have it somewhere in the back of my mind. Because he initially obviously didn't have that charisma, but he was still like a crazy man.
5,
4,
yeah,
3.
You know what? That's a stump. That's a stump. You got me, Chris. Tell me what Macho Man Randy Savage's original persona was.
The Spider.
The Spider.
He was based off of basically the Spider-Man comic books.
So is that why they put him as Bonesaw?
That seems unlikely, but let's see.
Google it.
Yeah.
Bonesaw.
Original persona. I mean, I believe you, but at the same time, you stumped me, so I got to double check. Yeah, the Spider. You're absolutely right.
Wow.
Excellent job, Chris. You just stumped the beef. You got yourself a pair of tickets for AEW's Collision Saturday night, March 7th at Tucson, Reno. You want to go?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I know you do. If you know that, you definitely want to go to this show. All right, let's hit the reset. We come back. We'll give you an opportunity to win tickets for Shinedown. It's Rock 1, 2.1 KFMA. Rock 1, 2.1 KFMA. They call me Mr. Downside. Yas came up with an idea. What is that, Yas?
I say we give you A superhero or just a trait, a super trait.
Yeah, a
And you-
superpower.
A superpower, and then you give us the downside of it.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the negative in almost everything. It's kind of it's a gift and a curse. All right, Rico, give me a superpower, and I'll try to find the downside. In this.
Okay, here's one. How about you? You're able to speak to the animal kingdom.
Yeah, that is seriously the worst power that you could have because one, you're gonna get nothing but hate and gossip from all the animals all over the place. They're gonna be narking out your neighbors. They're gonna be racist as hell. Animals are racist. I mean, have you seen dogs? Dogs be racist.
Oh my God.
I mean, honestly,
Okay,
if you don't
okay.
want to hear the N word, you don't want to
Oh
hear what
my
animals have to
gosh.
say.
Jeez.
Honestly, we've seen what dogs do. Dogs be racist. You know, not all of them, but you know, those German shepherds. Definitely, you don't want to hear what they
Definitely
have to say.
ferrets. They're racist as
Oh
hell.
my God,
Big
ferrets
time.
hate the Asians.
Oh my God.
Yes, they
How
do.
about the ability to fly?
The ability to fly
Yeah.
would suck. It wouldn't suck pre, airplane era, right? But with the airplane era and all the pollution that we have in the sky, and plus all these UAPs that are going to be revealed to us, you're basically going to be a fly on the windshield. It's not safe up there, not for anybody.
Just splat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how they treated Iron Man in the first movie.
Yes.
Like a big old
That's
jerk.
true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Good point.
Yeah, not cool at all.
Breathing underwater.
Breathing underwater sucks as well, just because of whale farts. You're gonna be breathing that in, and honestly, I mean, if you think about it, like an underwater fart. You ever fart in a bathtub? Doesn't it smell like more pungent? Like it's a bong hit of ass.
I can't
Oh,
remember the
God.
last time I took an actual bath. in
Yeah,
water.
but it does. It almost like magnifies it. Now imagine you're breathing underwater, right? And then below you is a whale that just lets one rip. That's going all through your nostrils. There's no recovery from that. Disgusting.
Traumatizing.
Yeah.
What about X-ray vision?
X-ray vision, like seeing all the way
Seeing
through
all
someone.
the way through walls.
Do
and
you want to
things.
be the guy that tells strangers they have tumors growing in them?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude, not cool. Not good. No one's going to
Jeez.
like you. Yeah, I
Oh my
know.
God.
I'm saying it's not good. So call me Mr.
Wow.
Downside. I don't see the upside in any of those. And Shine Down tickets on the line, and it's time to play a game. So let's meet our contestants here. On line one, we have Jeremy. Good morning, Jeremy.
Good morning.
All right, line two, we have Julio. Good morning, Julio.
Good morning.
All right, now both are playing for these Shine Down tickets. Oh, shoot. I mean, Stained. I'm playing for Stained tickets. I'm an idiot. I've been doing this. Do you guys want to try to play for tickets to Stain? I know I've been saying Shine Down, but I guess, I mean, I could hit the whole reset on this whole thing. I don't have Shine Down tickets. I have Stain tickets, and I messed up that entire thing.
Hey, Stained is great.
Stained is great.
Yeah.
It's going to be in October. It's the Break the Cycle tour with Seether, Hoobastank, and Hinder. Jeremy, you want to play for Stain tickets?
Yeah.
All right, Julio, you still want to play for Stain tickets?
Yeah, I'm down to play.
All right. Here we go.
He's all disappointed.
Well, yeah,
it's
dude.
okay. It's okay.
I'm such a moron, dude. I'm all like talking up the show. I'm so excited about Shine Down coming. I forgot that all this week it's Stain tickets. We'll have other opportunities to win
happens.
Shine Down tickets.
Wow.
Okay, anyways, let's get into it. This is Think Fast survey says. So I'm going to give you a category. You think Family Feud. We asked 100 people this question. You got to give me the number one answer on the board. All right. So if you buzz in with your name, give me the answer. If it's the number one answer on the board, you get a point. But if it's not the number one answer on the board, your opponent has the opportunity to steal and give me a higher answer. If they do, they get the point. Whoever gets the first to three will be the winner. And then it'll be up to the loser to decide what we do from there. If they'll imply sore loser rules and have me hang up on both you and give them out to caller 69, giving the loser a second opportunity to win, or they let the winner walk away with these tickets to Stain. All right, with that said, you guys ready to play?
Yeah, do it.
All right, buzz in with your name if you think you know the number one answer on the board. Name something that could be a little rough, but still fun. Jeremy. Jeremy, give me that answer.
Sex.
Sex, not on the board. Yes. Yeah, these are clean answers, but dirty-minded categories here. So, Julio, give me an answer. Any answer in the top five is going to steal this round. Name something a little rough that's still fun.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. Yeah, I think you're still thinking sex. Big X on the board there. Number one answer was camping. All right, here's our next category. Buzz in with your name if you think you know the number one answer on the board. Name something people grip tightly when nervous.
Julio.
Julio.
The steering wheel.
Number one answer on the board is steering wheel.
Damn.
Point for Julio. Number one answer in Yaz's
right.
phone is peen. All right, here's our next category here. Buzzing with your name if you think you know the number one answer on the board. Name something that works better with good rhythm.
Julio.
Julio.
Jeremy. Playing drums.
Playing drums. You know what? I'll say number two answer on the board. Music is a number two answer. That gives Jeremy an opportunity to steal. Give me the number one answer on the board for name something that works better with good rhythm. Jeremy? Did Jeremy mute out? No, he's still there.
What is it? What is it?
Well, dancing, number one answer on the board.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, here's so then another point to Julio. Julio, if you get this a third point, you're gonna win this game, and then it'll be up to Jeremy to decide your fate. Buzz in with your name if you think you know the number one answer on the board. Name something people like to take off slowly.
Julio.
Julio.
Their underwear.
Their underwear. Not
So
on the board.
slow.
Yeah, dude. How slow do you take your underwear off, dude?
I'm taking my time.
Yeah, taking my time. Creeping down.
Why am I doing this by myself? Like this.
Jeremy, are you still there on line one? I can't hear you at all.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Give me any answer on the board, and you're going to steal this round.
Shoes.
Shoes, number one answer on the board.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's still in the game. 2-1 is the score. Again, if Julio's gets another point, he's going to win this game. All right. So, buzz in with your name. You think you know the number one answer on the board. Name something people say is too hot to handle.
Julio.
Julio.
Arizona in the summer.
All right.
Oh.
Yes. Weather, number two answer on the board. Good answer. All right. But there is a number one answer on the board. Jeremy, do you think you know it?
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
You could have at least gone with your mom.
Well,
With the
technically,
potatoes.
it is food. Number one answer on the board.
What?
So,
Wow.
Shocking.
Oh my
I
god.
know. Hot potatoes, what he was thinking, which is crazy. All right, here we go.
Damn.
This is the tiebreaker round. Whoever gets this round will be our winner for this game, and it'll be up to the loser to decide what's going on. So here we go. Buzz it with your name if you think you know the number one answer on the board. Name something that can get out of control if you don't use protection.
Julio.
Julio for the win.
Sex.
No, I know. He's like, I give it.
Yeah,
I'm
had
just
to
gonna
do
say
it.
sex to everything.
Had to do
All
it.
right, Jeremy, for the win and the steal. If you name anything that can get out of control if you don't use protection, you are going to be our winner here for these stain tickets.
Lung disease.
Lyme disease.
What the hell?
No, not Lyme disease.
Number one answer.
All right, back to you, Julio. Anything in the top five, and you're going to be our winner.
Lyme disease.
So it's something that can get out of control if you don't use protection.
Yes, correct.
I don't know, using power tools.
No. All right, we'll move on to the next one. Sunburn, number one answer on the board.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Buzz in with your name if you think you know the number one answer. Name something people say they need just a minute for, and it's not sex.
Julio.
Julio for the win.
Peeing. Going to the bathroom.
Going to the bathroom, not on the board. All right, we're a lot of slow peers out there. All right, Jeremy for the win.
A phone call.
Phone call, number 4 answer on the board. And with that,
Whoa.
we got a winner in Jeremy. Congratulations, Jeremy. You are a winner. Before you celebrate here, it is up to Julio to decide your fate. All right. Will he walk away with these tickets, or will Julio implement the sore loser rules and I hang up on both of you and give them out? I'll spare you the suspense. It looks like Jeremy walked away with those tickets today. And wow, you guys are still here, still listening, which is great. We are wrapping up the podcast right now, but I just want to remind you, while you're still here, give us a like on the stream. It's going to definitely help us out as we continue to spread the podcast broadcast. This is the studio with the lights on. He called it a wrap. Everyone left for the day. I'm still here trying to plan for tomorrow's show, which will be good. And also emailing AEW wrestlers because we're going to have a bunch of them popping up on the stream and in studio leading up to the show that's going to be in the Tucson Arena on March 7th for AEW Collision. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys watching the show and riding with us. So yeah, like away. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And most importantly, enjoy your day. I will catch you tomorrow.